Hey again. I have returned in the same location as last time until further notice, until I find a better locale for doing these videos and have better equipment. But day two, and I'm still dedicated. So that's all I can be grateful for, I suppose. Anyway, a lot less about me this time, and a lot more about what I'd like to just talk about in general. I was taking a shower this morning, and I was thinking about this and thinking about how I was excited about it. And one thing that came into my mind that I wanted to talk about a little bit was the difference between the dreams and feelings that you have as a child and the dreams and feelings that we have as adults. And maybe we all know these things, but we just sometimes forget them. So I just kind of want to rehash them and maybe give you some peace of mind about some things that you've been thinking about, or some things that maybe have been bothering you about where you are in your life. So when I thought about it, I got to thinking about how when we're little and our imagination runs wild and we don't really know a lot of how the world works and what goes on around us, it's almost like we're told to dream big and to want whatever we want. Don't be ashamed to go after whatever you want. Because I think as adults, we look down on people who are younger and say, well, they don't really have the experience and they're not as wise as we are. So why not let their heart wander, and why not let them explore all of these different avenues and see what they really want to do and dream really big. You want to be an astronaut. Yeah, you can be an astronaut. You want to be the president. You can be the president. But then as we get older, I've noticed, even through parenting, that it's like temper your expectations, or like you're told to make your goals more realistic. And it's one of those things that I hate, because I think that goals, um, I mean, they can really be anything you want, but more importantly, dreams. They're called dreams for a reason. You know, I think something that happens to us as young adults is that we are told to temper our expectations, and not knowing, we put these limitations on ourselves, and we set goals for ourselves that we maybe don't want, but because we've been told something for so long, we feel like that's the way we should go. So, now, let me preface this by saying, there are some people that from the day they were born, they were destined to be one certain thing, and they found out what they wanted to be when they were 5 years old, and if that's, you know, gosh, I'm trying to think of the most boring office cubicle jobs in the world without insulting anybody, so I'm just going to avoid doing that right now because I don't want it to come off the wrong way. But I just think that, those people are destined to do that. That's what they want to do. And though I commend everybody for doing what they want to do, just so long as they're doing what they want to do. So the point I'm trying to get across really is, we get stuck sometimes. We get stuck because we've been told that we can't do something. Um, like maybe you wanted to be an astronaut, and you were told for a while that, yeah, you can do that. Why not? Why can you not be an astronaut? And then you're told, well, it's a lot of work. I'm not sure if you'd be able to handle it. And little things like that. I'm sure everyone can relate to me. It doesn't seem like it's that detrimental, but sometimes when you're told a lot by people that are really close to you that you're not capable of doing something, you wish that it made you want to push harder to do it more, and sometimes it does, but most of the time it makes you feel lesser. It makes you feel like you're not viewing the world the way that you need to be, and you need to shift your focus onto something more realistic so you can follow in the footsteps of your parents and be successful. Now, this coming from a 20-year-old guy who hasn't yet set out and done what he wants to do. So, I'm not going to sound or try to sound like I know everything, but at least from what I've seen, I feel like we limit ourselves way too much based on what's going on around us. Whereas if we were able to adjust, and we were able to not live in fear of letting people close to us down, and instead more focused on not letting ourselves down, we would be able to pursue the things that we want to pursue more. So those dreams that you had as a child, whatever they may be, um, I want you to know, or at least what I think I want you to know, is that when you were a child, it's those dreams that you had are no different than the dreams you may have now. Um, we're all dreamers. Just because we think we've matured, maybe it's quite the contrary. And we're not maturing. We're just settling into this rut that we can't break because we feel like we have to be something. And I just want to say, don't settle. You know, don't feel like that dream that you want so badly is so unattainable or so unrealistic. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy. I'm not going to try and lead by example and say, if I can do it, you can, because really, I can't give you an example of, hey, look at all the accolades that I've done and the hard work that I've put in, because it's not easy. It is hard, and I know that I have to put in hard work to get where I want to be. But don't let those dreams go to the back of your head and make them impossible, because that's what we do. We want a dream, you know. Let's say, oh, gosh, you want to be a singer. You know, I mean, that's a good one. Like, you want to be a singer, but you're just told like so many people don't make it, and you probably won't, and it kills you, and you just start to try less and less because it's so much easier to get a job and just work and make money. And then you get comfortable, and then that's how you spend your life. And I'm just telling you guys right now, like, we all have so much potential inside of us, and